little step I take. You will be here. Every little step I take. We'll be together.
Oh, you're
Every
finally
little step
ready.
I take. You will be every little step.
Wow. Are you good?
Yes, you
Have you
can
been waiting?
see me. I
I know
am
you're not.
bright. I'm glowing.
You're not AI? My God.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Actually, I knew you were an AI. Everybody can tell you're not AI by the eyes because them AI eyes.
I got 10 fingers.
Oh
Oh
man.
my. Hello. We
Hi.
had some technical difficulties. We're going to get through this.
I was
I
like,
don't know what's happening because when I say I had my computer set up all day, it was ready. All I had to do was come downstairs and unlock my computer. I don't know. I had two computers ready and both of them failed me. I don't know what happened.
I felt so prepared and proud of myself because I got home early. I cleaned out the fridge. I cooked dinner, rewatched the episode, and got to my Peerspace on time. And yeah, I
And I
felt so.
logged in like a half an hour. Could you imagine if I had not logged in at 8 o'clock? We wouldn't have been able to record. At least the angels knew something was going to go wrong and was trying to steer us back on track. So we're going to get right into this and we're not going to give you 40 minutes of gab.
Welcome to Black Girl Charmed, a charmed rewatch podcast with two black girls. I am your. What am I? I am your sticker collector, Ray.
Me
Sorry,
too. Are you into
you're.
stickers?
Yeah, I gotta send you one right now. I
I'm
have
going to
one.
send you one. Are you into washi tape?
I do love washi tape.
Do I need to put together a little
Anyway,
box for
I'm
you?
your sticker collector co-host Ray, joined by my co-host.
Well, I will be the Tomo River paper to your sticker collection.
Wow. Now I have to
If we're gonna be any paper, we're gonna be bougie Japanese paper, okay? Okay.
you know, Joe always says, "You grew up in Flatbush. Who the fuck do you think you are?"
A
And
black woman. What the fuck?
I would say,
Tell him don't say those things during Black History Month, okay?
"Oh my God, your lighting is so bright." I was like, "Who is that white woman's wrist?"
Well, the underside I have what is it like vitiligo? I thought I so
You got vitiligo.
so I have okay, so when I was see that's why I can't be telling you things because you laugh at me. You don't take my trauma seriously. So I have a couple of like lighter patches on the underside of my arm.
hmm
And 100% when I was growing up, thought I was going to turn into Michael Jackson. I was like, I'm going to turn really, really light skinned and nobody's going to like me.
I feel
But it
like we
hasn't
have
grown.
all gone through that fear at one point or another. So I accept your trauma, and I will say I have also felt your trauma.
You know what? I take it back. I am not the Tomo River paper to your sticker collection. I am dark skinned Michael Jackson.
You know,
And
I
you
had
can
a
be my prince.
coworker that was like, I don't know what they mean by light skinned Michael Jackson, dark skinned Michael Jackson. And I wanted to quit. But that's, neither here nor there. Let's get
Neither
into
here
this.
nor there.
Let's get into this report. I'm gonna keep it as fast as possible. I have been listening to the Podcrushed podcast. Unfortunately, the series finale is gone. It's over. I listened to the Leighton episode. That's the series finale. The Caleb McLaughlin episode. The Gaten Matarazzo episode. The Jesse Metcalf episode. And the Allie and AJ episode. Um, you don't like Allie and AJ all of a sudden?
I don't know what the pod crush is.
Oh, Podcrushed is a podcast that explores what middle school was like for celebrities and how those experiences affect them to
Okay,
this
that makes
day.
sense.
They like to think they would be friends with you if
Probably
you
not.
guys were in middle school. Anyway, I have been obsessing over James Bond. Netflix has all the Bonds, so I watched
You know you love your was it Dragon Eye? Dragon Eye? Golden Eye?
GoldenEye. Anyway, I watched two of Connery's Bonds, Goldfinger and Thunderball. Watching
You would like the
those,
Goldfinger and Thunderball.
actually, it is very easy for me to see why most people don't like Bond films because those movies were racist as fuck. They were racist, they were sexist, they had no plot, just beautiful gowns. I didn't like that feeling, so of course I watched Goldeneye because
I think GoldenEye's the only one I like. And he's
because
actually not a really liked Bond either. Like, most people don't like him as Bond, but GoldenEye is my favorite.
I mean, it just taught me that men like to get their ass beat, and I love beating men. Something about that steam room scene.
Rambling. You're doing it.
Sorry.
Okay.
There is a Rewatchables podcast episode that, covers the movie that just came out. Television, watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I watched even the reunion. Season was underwhelming. I did like Tia's storyline though. The outside sister and the sister coming together. Like, hey, our dad's a whore, but we family. Watching Wendy felt weird because now I'm like forced to overanalyze her scenes in hindsight, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Angel was too hyper aware of the cameras and what was going on. And when she did tap into her petty side, she didn't step all the way in it. And it just didn't land. Let's see. I finished the Below Deck crossover episodes. Yeah, so...
How are you feeling about that? You feeling good?
It's giving Gilded Age, but on a boat. And I'm going to stop right there because if I get into anything else, the sous chef makes me want to sue somebody because watching people fail upwards just makes me so mad, and I will leave it at that.
Which is why I stopped watching it.
You don't know how to fucking cut cucumbers, but you a sous chef on a mega yacht. You over here cutting cucumbers like Kendall Jenner. Anyway, what is on your report?
Last week was very busy with work. I came back home and I finally... Shout out to Texas. I did nothing but work, though. Work and drink and karaoke. I did read Heated Rivalry on the plane. So
Why?
Heated Rivalry... I mean, why?
I mean, I know why.
It was a good book.
I felt like it was... I feel like it was too 50 Shades of Grey, if that makes
No,
any
it's
sense.
not.
I
have not watched the show.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not that. I just feel like, how everybody was reading 50 Shades of Grey? So
yes.
That's what I felt.
Okay. Well, I want to watch the
show,
but you know me. I'm not going to watch the show until I finish reading the book. So I got to read all the books. So I started with Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry is actually book 2 in the series. It's really for a smutty romance novel. The plot was good. Typically, I read these things expecting bare plot. Ha, bare plot. But it actually had a really good plot, and it was enjoyable. I read it on the entire plane ride, landed, and I started reading. This comes up a lot when people talk about MFM books, because MMF is different from MFM, and I like MFM. This one has a little bit of both. It is the Ghost Alpha Unit by Lenore Rosewood. It's a solid 3.5, 4. There's a plot. It's very, I fall in love with you quickly because we've trauma bonded. It's 4 of them. I don't know if you're into Omega Alpha books, but I went through a phase for a good 2 years where that's all I read. So it's one of those.
Of course it is.
And then she has a Ghost Alpha universe where it's the same people, but in different universes. So I'm going to start reading that one, and I'll report back next week. I got you.
Speaking of report back, where are your sources that you were supposed to give me offline that I never got?
Oh, my bad. Remind me when we log off, and I will tell you. Okay. I'm now watching all that anime. I don't know the name of it. It's the weirdest shit I have ever seen. It is An anime where they're exorcising demons that are attached to electronic devices. I don't know. I just started
Sounds like
watching
a
it.
supernatural episode.
Right? It is so. The first episode was really rough. It was hard to get into. Second episode, I was cackling. So we are moving forward with this, and we'll see how it gets before I stop paying attention. Oh, I am listening to something new. I'm listening to the new Dayseeker album. So I've actually paused on
Sleep Token?
Sleep Token, and I'm listening to the new Dayseeker album, which is actually really, really good. So we can put all that in our stuff. Oh, I'm obsessed over. We got a halal food truck, and I feel like I'm at home, and that's all I've been eating. My little small town wonder. We got a halal food truck. He owns the liquor store, so he's parked the halal food truck in front of his liquor store, so you can go and buy liquor while he's making the halal.
You feel at home coming off the 2 train, drunk off our asses, coming home from Tonic.
R.I.P. Tonic. They closed for renovations and never opened back up.
Hey, sometimes it's half for makeover. It don't always work, but
I was gonna make a statement, but it was inappropriate. But I will text it to you.
Thank you.
Just so I can see your reaction online.
On T-Way, we are on.
Wait, look at your phone.
No.
Yes.
No.
I will not move forward.
Oh my God. You're a child.
Don't read it out loud. Just look at you.
That's not even what I'm laughing at. I unlocked my phone and the first thing I read was exclusive. Ray J says fan stole his heart monitor in a crowd during his concert.
That man
and
not
he's
dying.
pleading with the thief to give it back.
That man not dying.
We are on season 5, episode 2, A Witch's Tale, part 2. The original air date is September 22nd, 2002. There are so many twos. The writers this week are Monica and Allison. We love a Monica and Allison episode.
I didn't like this Monica and Allison.
We normally do like a Monica.
It was too age focused.
Anyway, the full credits are in season 3, episode 7, Power Outage. The director this week is Mel Damsky. His full credits are in season 1, episode 10, Wicca Envy. The guest stars this week, we got Patty and R.I.P. This is the last time we see Bob Cowan.
Aww.
Also returning this week is Judson Scott as Necron. His full credits are in part 1. Nancy O'Dell as herself, 45 acting credits, including Scream 4 and The Boys. Fun side note,
You didn't put it entertainment in. Oh, my bad.
No, because this was credits. The fun side note was she started her career in South Carolina. Anyway,
she was born in South Carolina. She was born in Sumter.
Tom McCleisher as Fisherman, 79 acting credits, including ER and Girlfriends. The trivia this week: this episode features Nancy O'Dell's second cameo after Deja Vu all over again. Oh, she was in the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Holly Marie Combs has said that filming the drowning scene was the scariest thing she has ever had to do on the show. She really thought she was going to drown. And I believe it. Her whack-ass husband couldn't even wake up out of it. Anyway, A Witch's Tale parts 1 and 2 officially mark the center of the show. There are exactly 88 episodes before and after the 2-hour season premiere. In the previous episode, the Sea Hag told Miley that as an immortal being, she could be the only one to place the Augur shell over her heart to give up her life. However, at the end of this episode, Necron does it for Phoebe, so what the fuck is that shit all about? Music we heard in the episode, finally. On the DVD, we got Blame It on the Weatherman by Bewitched, and on streaming, we got Soft and Not Knowing by Information Information superhighway. The IMDb synopsis is Paige, Leo, and Piper try to track the mermaid Phoebe, who is eventually captured by the demon who made the deal with the sea hag for immortality. Meanwhile, Piper is worried about fighting while she is pregnant. The DVD synopsis is the same as last week's, which is so annoying. The charmed ones struggle to help a beautiful mermaid from losing her immortality, but are hindered by morphing mishaps and a fiendish water demon, Sea Hag. There's no mention of Necron, which is weird considering he's technically the big bad of the episode. And our Black Girl Charm synopsis is Paige and Leo try to track Phoebe the mermaid, who is on the run or swim from Necron. The Sea Hag owed him immortality, and he's ready to collect. Piper is still dealing with PTSD and uses magic to cope. I only have 9 thoughts, so this will be, quick and easy because we are 20 minutes in, and look at that. Look
No, we're doing
at
good.
us.
We're doing good.
I know.
I have 3 thoughts.
Okay. They blurred the hell out of her stunt double's face in the opening of this episode. I knew she was afraid, and that definitely wasn't her. But my God.
And it's crazy because on our box TVs, we probably would not have even noticed.
No shade to Canva, but when you try to do a blur on Canva sometimes, when you try to edit a photo, it just doesn't work. Anything that's not Photoshop, it's just not going to work the way you want it to work. And that's exactly what her face looked like. I said I wasn't going to do too much because I knew she was terrified. But Phoebe's interpretation of a mermaid, it straddles the fence from being cute and adorable to riding the bus with my sister.
What do you mean by riding the bus with your sister?
I mean, the other sister, Daniel. There you go. My second note is, and this isn't the world ending, it's just, me being nice. I actually like the scene. They gave me positive Leo feelings. I can see he's so pathetically stupid, it's cute.
He's a himbo.
Yeah, but normally I'm annoyed by his brand of himbo.
Right. I mean, he's not a retriever. He's just stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's he's so pathetically stupid. That's literally the quote.
What did he do?
When he's like, I lost Phoebe. She's just too slippery. I don't know. His line delivery.
Oh my God, I hated that. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't have you do nothing.
You know what it is? He's using that I'm your boyfriend or husband, so you can't get mad at me cute voice. You know exactly what voice men use. And if you like him, it's adorable. If you hate him, you're going to stab him. And I think I said, it was just, I get it. Just how stupid he is. I can see why y'all go up for him. My coochie dried up, but I can see why y'all like it. And
y'all also like Paige, so.
Oh my God. I'm just not bothered by her. I won't say she's a non-motherfucking factor. It's just that,
she was better in this episode. She a
break baby.
Better.
I'm never gonna be mad at a break baby. Anyway, I do like Paige and Piper's banter in this episode. Yes, I know I'm pussy as fuck. Leave me alone. Then Leo lost me when he attempts to be good at his job, because we've seen this story before multiple times.
Okay.
When she's like, oh yeah, you don't know, Cole's back. And he's like, what? How dare you not tell me Cole is back? I am your white lighter. I must know this information. Shut your bitch ass up. That is a man missing his boyfriend, and I know it. I know it when I see it, mister.
I 100% think he knew. I 100% feel like when he came back from hell, there was like a tingle in what
throbbing.
I was gonna say the place between your booty. And he was like,
Leo's the bottom. That cannot be the AKA of the episode.
He was like, Daddy, no, we banished you, Daddy. So that was only him. Like, oh, he's back, and y'all ain't tell me, because you know he would have been at the penthouse. Like, hey, since you ain't Phoebe ain't together no more.
And yeah, just like we saw in season 3 when she told you she ain't kill him, and you were like, "Oh boy, I don't know. Ooh. That's crazy. You should have killed him, but are you going to tell your sisters? Because I'm not." Then in season 4, when you healed him, like, you always breaking the rules for Cole. We don't care. We know that's your man.
The moment Cole made partner, and he came back with that car, it was a wrap. That man could do no wrong.
So I remember last week you got frustrated because obviously Phoebe is reacting to Cole. We've seen this story before, but last week's episode was about Miley, so we couldn't wrap up Cole and Phoebe as quickly since this had to be a 2-parter.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. I think this wasn't my fate. Like, the first part of this was really good. I feel like having an entirely second episode to deal with this was unnecessary. That was one of my points, and we'll get to that. It was just like, all right, we get it, girl. I do like the softer side of Cole, though. It was very... That's why I texted you, and I was like, oh, this yearning. Men don't yearn no more.
And anytime you text me anything about Charmed, I just don't pay attention.
I know. Save it for the podcast.
Yes.
Anyway. I just need that man to look out the window with the rain coming down. Sweet doo doo dee doo dee.
I don't mean to hurt you, baby. Anyway,
never had a bitch. Sorry, I got carried away. My bad.
Hag, how dare you? When he went back to the hag's hut or what her cavern?
Shanty? Wait, no, Shanty is a song, right?
When he went back to her cavern, he was just like, Hag! How dare you? Anyway, damn, Paige really is a social worker.
Not anymore!
This is still the beginning of the episode.
I know.
Oh yeah, Ray, you hate me. But how come he can't feel her anxiety?
Bouncing off of I really think he knows that Cole is here. I really believe he don't care about these girls, okay? He got what he came for. That girl pregnant. He got a charmed one pregnant.
We will get to that.
He good. He's set for life. Afterlife. Death. I don't know.
Damn.
He did what Paige's daddy couldn't do.
I really want the AKA to be throw that boy pussy, but it can't. It really can't. Where am I? Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but I keep looking at your necklace, and since it is a play on Little Mermaid in my head, I keep going, oh. I'm sorry.
The note right after is, of course Leo can't feel it because he caused it.
I'm telling you, he's a man. That man can feel it. The question is, does he care? And the answer is no.
I feel like Paige would have orbed his family jewels, but Cole is a narcissist in love, which is pretty much the same thing as a person with a gambling addiction. Who's really going to notice that she orbed his jewels away?
Could you orb just jewels?
I feel like she could. The only thing that would make it weird is her being like, penis! In the middle of the
balls! Like, okay.
Male reproductive system!
I do like their banter in this episode. I feel like that's one of the only thing that saves this episode for me. Otherwise, the episode's really boring. But I do like the banter between the overprotective sister and the narcissistic in-love demon.
Unfortunately, this isn't even a knock. I feel like if Piper weren't in the throes of CPTSD, this rant wouldn't have occurred. But we need the plot device. Also, him hurt. She's a mermaid because of me. Dog. I did that.
When he got her feelings?
No. This is like when when Paige first yelled at him. Do you get the picture now? Her body erupted into scales.
Oh, yes. He had some good face acting. Cause all that man want to do is love. And you want to take away that love, Ray. You don't want that love to happen, Paige.
Wow. I have a lot of names, and none of them are Paige, okay?
You got the red hair to match.
Definitely not the roots. We're on 4 out of 9. Look at the speeding through. This isn't even a special episode. We're just tight on time. Speaking of time, right on time, proving once again that humans are worse than demons. Also, not who I expected to pick up the blicky.
Who did you expect to pick up the blicky?
The one who was like, we'll get more money for her if she's dead.
See, men are just gross. Because I also feel like he would have, like, touched her dead body.
Oh, he definitely was going to touch her. He was going to touch her alive body.
I feel if this was, like, HBO Max, it would have definitely copped a titty feel. It's just... No wonder. Oh my God. And I guess that makes sense, right? Because Columbus was out here having sex with like seals and stuff. So, okay, never mind. Men go to men.
Phoebe over here giving us brats a bad name and I don't like it. Leo, ready to go home now. Like, all right. You giving us brats a bad name. Stop it.
It was cute though. But also, where you been? I've been looking for you. You got me out here looking even worse than I typically do.
One quick question, and hopefully it's not a tangent or whatever, but why did this episode have to be so centralized to San Francisco? She's a mermaid. You lost her in the Gulf of fucking Mexico. You lost, like, could we not go anywhere else? Oh, I'm a mermaid. I love the sea. Bitch, you not going nowhere far. You going down the block. Yeah.
Well, she just has to make sure her sister is okay. She just don't want to be in the house. It's just her trying to avoid paying bills. You know, it's probably like the end of the month.
If you don't take your ass down to Aruba or someplace, go somewhere fun. You
he would have never found her.
If I turned into a mermaid, the first place I'm going is to Maracas fucking beach in Trinidad, not to Coney Island. The fuck is wrong with you, Phoebe? Go have fun.
But it wasn't fun. She's trauma bonded. She knows the love of her life is still in San Francisco. See? Her sisters are in San Francisco. She's a mermaid because she's trying to get away, but in reality, her heart is in San Fran.
Exactly. And what would have been better would have been, no matter how far I swam, my heart just kept calling me back here.
All right, Libra, simmer down. Simmer down.
Rude. Speaking of rude, Piper, that was rude as fuck. Yes, it was an ugly photo, but you ain't have to blow it up. You are abusive. This is why they be calling you abusive in my comments.
Do they really? I've never seen that.
Yeah.
You know what they do say? That Cole and Phoebe is one of the best love stories out there. That's what they do say in your comments. I
they do. They do. I thought you were going to say, you know what they also say? I found my people whenever they find out I hate Paige.
No, I feel like you knew that. You thought that was going to come, so I didn't want to say that. But welcome. I have cookies and snacks.
And earrings.
And earrings. It's you.
I wish that they had clocked Piper's tea sooner and played into that more versus what's going on with Piper. I don't know
Nobody cares about Piper.
I mean, Piper don't care about Piper.
Piper does care about Piper. Piper
having a baby with a broke man is not caring about yourself.
All these girls have some sort of trauma in some way or the other. Prue couldn't get out of her trauma. Prue died to get away from her trauma. Phoebe's fucking demons in the hay to get over her trauma. Paige is just Paige, and Paige is a social worker. Paige has trauma. Like,
I mean, Paige was an alcoholic as a teenager.
Right. And then you have Piper, who is trying to be the oldest daughter with also the middle child. And she's married to a bum.
All I can think about when I see Leo is just being like Mama Joyce. And not in like the I'm taking advantage of my daughter kind of way. In the how many
No, you're
times do
not
we have to tell you, old man?
No, you're not gonna get Candy to jump me, so you need to edit that part out. Okay, you're not gonna talk. You will never talk bad about Candy's mom. No, not on this podcast. Absolutely not. We love you, Candy, and her mother. I'm not gonna have that woman crying. Tell me stop talking about
I
my
was
mom.
dragging you.
Nah. See, now all this got to get out. See, all of this
Absolutely
now has to be cut out.
no.
Absolutely,
No.
yes.
That was a classic moment in Real Housewives of Atlanta history. Oh, okay.
We see each other.
Yes. Where are we going? Where was I? Clock Piper's
The man was a
team.
bum, but I mean that's normal.
Anyway, there is
How do like 60% of your notes lead to that man being a bum?
because 60% of the episodes are him being a bum or participating in broke motherfucker activity. There's a stutter step that Piper does in the attic when Nancy O'Dell comes that is so funny. She's running to go downstairs and then Leo comes and she's just like ha 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 ha. And I liked that acting choice. Let's see. Daryl Cole has a point. Why would you come over here asking some stupid ass question like that?
You turn me into a water cooler. I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
Yeah. Yes, but it logically doesn't make sense that Cole killed these people.
I understand that. But there's demon on the loose. I know you back. I know the sisters hate you. I know you turn me into a water cooler. And I feel like somehow with your demonic powers, you put me in that shootout. So I'm going to ask you these questions.
I just feel like there could have been a different way to rework it. It just doesn't feel inspectory, and all my propaganda watching has this isn't the propaganda I'm used to.
For somebody who watched a Snapped episode where the husband clearly murdered his wife, it ran cold. She was an FBI agent. So a few years later, the FBI picked it up using the same evidence that was already picked up by the cops, was able to be like, yeah, your husband did it. Yeah, I feel like it is yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nobody's putting together a watch list, but you want to talk bad about law enforcement agencies. I feel like this could have been like a throwaway line, like I was going to ask you for your help about 3 missing fishermen, but after that call, I have different questions because that's the reason why you over here. Like, you say you want to help Phoebe. You say you want to help get Phoebe back, right? So help me solve this case, and it's another notch in you being good in her eyes or whatever bullshit.
Also, he walks in on him doing some dastardly shit for good. And he's like, oh, you're using your voodoo powers? He's a lawyer. Like,
I'm hoping Paige from his adoption. Like, shut up. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just written so sloppily. However, he did give him some good advice at the end. And if that's all the scene was meant for, it did its job.
He did his black magical Negro and he sauntered on out.
As I said, he is a magical Negro with no magic. Phoebe, how don't you remember you got somebody on your tail when Necron's crows come and then you see that bisexual lighting? Or that bisexual, what is that, lightning?
The lightning? Why is it bisexual lightning?
Because it was kind of blue, kind of purple. But yeah, like, you see these 2 crows show up, you're like, what's happening? Bitch, it's Necron, ho!
She's in her feelings.
Yes, but somebody is actively trying to kill you.
But she's also pretty. Nobody would kill Phoebe. What do you mean? I'm a mermaid. Who wants to kill a mermaid? Ursula is dead.
Oh my god, I grew up in Brooklyn and did hood rat shit with my friends. Yes, I did. As somebody who has had people on their tail, who has actively been stalked by men and women for nefarious fucking reasons, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, oh yeah, what's going on? The minute I see them crows, that's Necron. You better get to blasting.
Were you a mermaid?
No, but I was a girl.
Wait. I have questions. Did you have the power of 3?
First of all, it's not even the
Yes
power
or no?
of 3. It's
Yes,
the power
yes or
of
no?
like 1.5. And
Yes or no? Did you have the power of 3?
No, but I had gang members.
Okay, wait. I still have questions. Is your ex-husband a demon
In the
who would burn the world down for you? And do you have a white lighter? If the answer to all of these above questions are no, then of course you would act a different way. She is Phoebe, ex-queen of the underworld. This man clawed himself out of hell for her. She don't gotta worry about no fucking crows. If I want to sit here and be in my own misery, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't gotta worry about this shit.
This sounds toxic and narcissistic, but not in the sexy, cold way.
But you are a Libra.
Because you're the one who triggered her, Leo, and you want to be the one to fix her.
Leo or Cole?
I said, this sounds toxic and narcissistic, but not in the sexy way. So, of course, it's about Leo.
Oh, I mean, it could have been about Cole.
In the sexy way, is always going to be Cole. In the not sexy way, is going to be Leo. Because, again, you don't know why she afraid?
No, because I don't pay attention to her. What are you talking about?
You spent the last episode telling me I'm going to die like my mama, but don't know why I'm afraid. You purposely triggered her so you could be the one to put her back together. You're fucking abusive. Phoebe is in the middle of a manic episode. Leo, be a better guide. Stop sacrificing sisters.
Just think he's having fun with it. I think they got bingo upstairs in the elders, and I feel like he gets like days off or something when they're able to call bingo based off his actions, because there's no way that he's this bad of a white lighter. They killed off the good white lighter. They put her up for collateral, and they keep white lighters like lighter? Him and Paige's dad around.
Oh,
like,
what's her face, Natalie?
Yeah, in a way.
Cause like
they enjoy having these sisters be stressed out.
We gonna sacrifice Phoebe for Piper.
Yeah.
But what's the plan to get Phoebe back? We gonna cross that bridge when we get there?
I ain't married to Phoebe. Phoebe got a man. Phoebe might not want him, but Phoebe got a man. What that got to do with me?
Phoebe got a man. Phoebe got a man. Sorry.
That's my air in that belly, okay? Okay. Wait. Now that I think about it, though, right? Is Wyatt the first Renesmee?
Anyway.
No. Come back here. Come back here.
I am not a Twilighter, okay?
But think about it. Leo is dead.
Should have stayed dead.
Piper is not. So technically, that would make Wyatt the first Renesmee.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Considering Leo's movements, I believe he imprinted on Piper a long time ago. So, Leo. There we go. Cole cannot catch a break. You got yelled at.
Sorry.
Cole cannot catch a break. She hates you. Get out of her life. Maybe don't get out of her life. I may be talking out my ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes.
He was like, you playing with me, bitch? I know you want to like snuff her. I'd be like, you playing with me?
A hunch, bitch. Ooh.
He took he
I
didn't like
know.
Paige either, so you know. And now
Again.
that he's gone, I can't like Paige for the hell of it, just on principle.
Leo is so pitiful. I can't find. I don't know what's going on with Paige. Slap you with both hands. Rage baiting your captor isn't smart.
I loved it though.
But we are back to Witch sounding like bitch, and I loved it. I love it.
I love when we get this this Piper. What you gonna do? Nothing. You think that hurt me? No. Oh, that was my note. It was Flotsam and Jotsom.
Oh,
The two
eels. Her wound goes from healed to unhealed to healed. Also, this whole scene with her mom is very touched by an angel.
Yes. When you walk down that, which is probably why I thought she was in Touched by an Angel. Heavy burden, heavy load.
Daddy. The daddy
But this
is
then. Go ahead.
The daddy exacerbated your fear. Piper, you're afraid of leaving your baby the way I left you. And who told you that? Who told you that in part 1? Who brought that fear up? Yo, husband. Yo, bitch ass, broke ass, hating ass, abusive ass husband. They never address that shit, and it makes me so mad.
What is her dead mom gonna say? I think you should leave this man. We've already gone to the future and you've seen how useless he is.
I just wish she
see how good that worked out for Phoebe.
She should have beat his ass up more than she already did.
But that leads me to I think I said this in my text message to you. I think the reason why Wyatt became evil was because he had a traumatic brain injury from this right here that was never healed. So we already know that he don't heal wounds.
No. The fact that Wyatt didn't even need any like prompting to heal his mother lets me know that he didn't have any TBIs, okay?
That don't mean, okay, well, maybe it wasn't a traumatic brain injury. Maybe it just screwed up his neurosensors. And then as he grew, he became evil.
You know
There's
what
no way
happened?
that you sat here and drowned for mad long and nothing happened.
Oh, you know what happened?
And your dad's a bum.
He watched his father abuse his mother for years. And then was like, I could treat women like shit. I could treat anybody like shit. Anyway, Cole and Phoebe are the case of right person, wrong time.
And I felt like that was I felt like if she just left and went to like New York for 6 months with her man, they could have healed their bond. Paige ain't got no job now. She can handle the work.
I do wish we saw more, like at least one full day of Paige being a social worker. This isn't for you, so you could turn your ears off, but this is for the audience.
And for the other Paige haters that are out there, you're not just going to eliminate me by myself. We don't care. We don't care.
Okay, Stephen A. Smith.
Wow. You are cutting this out. I work for corporate. You're going to cut this out.
I'm not cutting out the Stephen A. Smith part. I'm gonna leave the long ass wow. I'm here to tell you, we don't care. We don't care about Paige.
But you keep putting her in my face. You keep wanting to talk about her. You
She
keep having
is
notes
part
about
of
her.
the show. We are
Beautiful
no longer
gowns.
in seasons 1 through 3. We are in season 5. She's a prominent member of the show. Anyway,
prominent. Whoa.
Anyway, Paige was passionate about being a social worker, and it just sucks that she had to give it up so quickly. She just got it. In 24 hours, she had to say goodbye. Anyway, last but not least, the ending was beautiful. I could have cried.
Okay, you're doing the most.
I have been hormonal this entire fucking week. Okay.
It was cute. I wish they would have said something else besides like staring at each other as we got this like 90s late night urban movie. Like, what was that?
Grandma and mommy. I have a question.
You know, it kind of irritated me though, because like you could do all of this, and my sister got thrown through a wall, and I turned into already a Fury or whatever the hell, a Harpy or whatever the hell I turned into, and you ain't come and say nothing or save me or do nothing. My little sister out here sleeping with demons, and she got an unborn baby that was stolen by the source of all evil, and now all of a sudden you can show up and write your name in a book. Get out of my face, bro. You
Speaking
and
of
grandma
stealing-
are whack.
Speaking of stealing babies, does he want my baby? I knew that should have been a note, but it was just like, girl, shut up. Do he even know you pregnant? Phoebe self-centered, you definitely ain't come up. Like,
Wow.
Phoebe don't give a to your point last week, she don't give a fuck that she pregnant. Remember, you made the whole case about how she's not thinking about her pregnancy.
That was me last week. I'm a whole different person now.
All right, and you made a really good case last week, so I'm sticking by it this week.
I always make really good cases. You just don't like them because they don't fit your narrative. So you hide me in the back so you can push your own narrative.
That's that vitiligo popping out of you right now.
I'm gonna hit you with mad Michael Jackson memes all week now. Sick of you.
There aren't any real tweaks I would make to the episode because I already mentioned them as we went along in my notes. Yeah, I think last week was a 6.5. This is like a 5.87.
What the fuck? All right, look at you whiz-jiffing the episode.
Alright, it's like a 5.7. What are those boxes called when you get laid off?
Corrugated boxes. I'm so sick of you.
I
I'm
mean,
so sick of you.
Sorry, Paige. It sucks that you gotta give up your job, but like, pack this episode up. I'm done with this mermaid shit. Let's move on.
It'd be a 5. Ain't shit grandmas for me.
That's fair. That's real.
That's fair. Yeah. I was just bored. I don't know. The hag was a better demon. I didn't really care about this demon. I don't care about Paige losing her job. You weren't going to keep that job anyway. And they told you that you weren't going to keep this job. You were doing all this. And they were like, you're going to have to choose because you want to be a charmed one. And charmed ones don't have real jobs. Look at Phoebe. She ain't never worked in a very long time. She barely working now. She stole somebody else's job.
And she didn't even thank you.
So I'm just saying, we knew this was going to happen. So yeah, it was sad. I don't really care. I'm lying. It wasn't sad. I mean, it happened. And I'm sorry to that girl. You know what? I will say I did like the banter between Cole and Paige. I thought it was cute. I think she looked very, very pretty this episode. I love the flower in her hair. I do like the hair coloring. I like the way she was styled. We'll see as we move on now that she is firmly a charmed one. If I begin to like her more.
It's very funny that Piper had that whole emotional scene in the attic. I'm the oldest one. I'm supposed to be holding this shit on her back. I'm supposed to be the toughest, baddest bitch for my sisters and for this baby. Paige over here like, you over here having a mental breakdown upstairs. This bitch in the ocean. Who is here to help me? Who? What the fuck is Leo doing?
Leo.
I'm doing all this.
Got me going to demons for help.
Right? I'm doing this shit by myself. The fuck is going on? But yeah, no. It's funny when older sisters think that they are managing shit, and it's like you're not doing shit.
I'm aware.
You are. You ain't. You are in your fifis, and that is not helping us in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that is it. I have no other thoughts. This episode went from being very good to like
He ran out of steam.
yeah.
It could be like a solid hour and a half episode, like an extended episode, and it'd be good. I think trying to flesh out the full hour or 45 minutes or whatever, it lost steam.
Yeah, like I said, bitch, you gotta go further than like the San Francisco Bay. Go somewhere else. You're a mermaid. Stop hanging around. So much is be hoes. Blessed be.
Some hoes be witches. Blessed be.
You're a fucking fool.